Whether they know that they are applying this strategy or not, it has worked. As long as you are in civilization, this tool has been weaponized, and if you don't use it intentionally, it is going to destroy you. Literally, guys, it is not scientifically proven, but you can take it anywhere. It is going to work if you are serious about your New Year's resolution. It will work for you. Hello, my name is Dino Dagana. I am part of the team at Greek God Gym. Getting to the period of 2 decades, I have used myself as a lab rat for everything physical fitness. And I have progressed, I have regressed, I have progressed again. I have fallen, I have risen, I have broken bones, I have peeled flesh and spilled blood just in the quest of fitness on myself. Right? And in the Greek God Gym, we are in the business of helping our audience, our clients, to optimize their productivity, their performances through physical fitness. Right? And as you can see, we are coming up. And if you want to support us, you can just click on the subscribe button over there. Maybe if you click, we're going to get a better mic so that this one will stop shouting. Alright, so there's a statistic that I have with me, and I'm going to tell you why this happens at the end of the day. But there is a statistic that I have with me about New Year resolutions. Right? As the year is coming to an end, we see everybody starting with the new year, new me thing, right? Like, this year I'm going to drop all of this. Next year I am going to embrace this life, right? The new year, new me mantra. We are going to start seeing it any moment from now. So now there is this statistics here, right? That every New Year resolution, every year, every January, right? 95% of New Year resolutions are about fitness. They are fitness related, 95%. So you would say, I want to exercise more. You would say, I want to eat healthier. You would say, I want to lose weight. You would say, I want to build muscles. 95% of every year's New Year resolution is fitness related, right? But just listen to me now. Now 23% of all these people don't make it to their first 1 week. 23%. They drop off a couple of days and they've given up, right? Now, 43% do not make it to their first 1 month. 43% now again have given up. Good. Now, at the end of 3 months, less than 10% men are still standing on the battlefield of fitness. Less than 10% out of the millions in tens of countries, hundreds of countries. Only less than 10% make it to just the 3 months, right? Now, the question that you're going to ask yourself is, why? Why is this, right? Now, I have, in an attempt to answer that question, I have categorized 2 groups of people in the whole fitness New Year resolution fitness thing, right? Simple, new entrants, old new entrants, right? So, let me tell you a story. This guy came to the gym to register. After the onboarding and everything, was weighing 99. He was weighing 99. And he said, he asked me that he needs to lose 10 kg. Like that. Is that possible? I said, yes, of course, why not? He said in 2 weeks that he needs to lose 10 kg in 2 weeks. And I was like, well, it is still possible if you can make the whole thing, like your life from morning to night, like jogging, lifting weights, dieting. Yeah, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you can do that. And I was like, no, man, he can't. He just have 3 days and 1 hour each day. Right? But there is something he said initially in the story. When I asked him, when he said 2 weeks, I expressed my surprise. He said, is it too much? He asked, he said, is it too much? Right. Now, the point of the story is, there are lots of people out there who look at the exercise, fitness, gym thing, like from afar, from a distance, and they look at us like, we can do it, right? Like, if I want to do it, I can do it. It's just for me to, easy boys, it's just for me to just decide, right? I can do it. And then they make the decision, and they buy their gym wears, subscribe to the gym, right? And then they come. And when they step into the field, the battleground, they see that, man, this war is tougher than I had expected, right? That this war is tough, right? You need to do this. Okay, first, your one day, your first day, if you meet a lenient instructor, your first day, 2 days, they might just, pamper you, like the whole stretches, the whole just light steaming for you to just adapt, right? But from the third day, you begin to hear things like, that you just have to rest for this period of time, that you just have to do this, you have to stop eating this, you have to start eating this. Man, I don't like eating that. But now you have to learn how to start liking to eat it. And you can't give up your pizza, your shawarma, you can't give up all of these things, you can't limit your alcohol, and so man, they didn't tell me this. So you just give up, right? Now those are the new entrants. Now there is another category that is the old new entrants. Now these people have given up. They've given up. And they went back the next year now. They are like, okay, now I know that I need to do this, I need to do that, okay, let's go and try again. Then they just go. When they go now, they begin to experience a different level of commitment that they can't still offer. Okay, now you are ready to do it. I am ready to do it, but my work does not allow me. My work does not give me time, right? We have this meeting, we have this hangout, like we have a school reunion, like this person is getting I don't have time. I sleep late, so I don't wake up on time, and I can't give that 1 hour in the morning or 1 hour after. I don't have time. Now, at that point, even though they have known mentally that they need to do the things that they learned from, the stage of being a new entrant, right? Now, that one is just little compared to the sacrifices that they have to make, and they fall back, right? Now, why are they falling back? Why? The thing is, one, strategy. If you don't strategize how to scale through your New Year resolution, you cannot fitness journey in 2025 and how to actually succeed, right? So if you decide to skip the video, then you ask yourself, am I among the 10% that will make it to the end of the year? Or I don't know, 3 months. You ask yourself, right? So fitness now is a habit, right? It starts like it is a habit, right? Getting into the whole gym thing, the whole fitness lifestyle is starting a new habit. Starting a new habit. Right? Now, God has blessed the education industry with James Clear, with his habits, with his books, Atomic Habits, right? And he has given, the laws, 4 laws of habits development, right? If you want to build a new habit and you follow these laws, right, you are going to get to a certain level of success. Law number 1, make it easy, make it obvious, make it easy, make it attractive, make it satisfying, right? If you can find a way to apply all of these things in whatever you're doing, you're going to. But now I have my own strategies that I have put down, that I have used on myself, right? From the beginning, easy boy, from the beginning, to where I have fallen short, right? To getting back again, still going down again and still coming. These are principles. These are principles that I have used like way back like 15 years, and they are still working for me today. And if they work for me, they are going to work for you too. Right? Now, the first thing is your mentality. That is the first thing. Your mentality. What does mentality mean? Now, how you do things, how you think, how you perceive things, right? Your view of things, right? That is your mentality. How you see life, or how you see a particular aspect of your life, right? And you always hear them say your mentality has to be right? Now, for you to start your fitness game, you have to fix your mentality. And how do you feed your mentality? You run a psychological operation on yourself, right? You sire up yourself. That's how they call it. Right? And how do you sire up yourself? I'll tell you a short story. I had my first phone. My first phone. That was in just 3. The soul of that phone rest peace, because it was seized in school. Phones were not allowed in school, and there was a raid in school then that they seized like bags of phones, of MP3s, of PSPs. Like it was a raid. Like the RSM came with his boys and he busted everybody. And my phone went as well. The thing that I missed most in that phone was my media. Right? Most of, I won't say all, but because that would be lie, but most of my media, my pictures, my videos, like there are pictures and clips of people working out, right? Pictures, like if I go online, I am reading an article on, fitness, like how to be big, how to build your chest, how to build your legs, benefits of jogging, benefits of lifting weights, benefits of this, like quick food. Like once I get online, then I am just trying to learn this thing. I'm trying to learn this thing, right? My workout videos, all are workout videos. And what am I doing? I am feeding my mind. Like now I'm feeding my subconscious that I want to be like these people that are doing this thing, right? I want to do this thing. If you want to do this thing, you have to look up at people who are doing it at the level which you want to do it. Right? So if you want to get your muscles, like you have to be looking, like be consuming things that these people are putting out. Right? I was doing that. I'm talking about how before I go for a run, the night before I go for a run, I drop my shoes, my bed, I drop whatever I'm going to wear, my bed, like all set the night before. The last thing I would think of, the last thing I would try to think of was how my morning run is going to be the next day. Right? So I sleep, I lie down thinking about my route, my route, right? Thinking about, just thinking about my run. Sometimes I dream about it because I think about it, because I prepare for it, right? And in the morning, whatever comes, whatever pain comes, whatever rain, I'll go out and jog because I have to. I have thought about this for too long. I have to. Right? So keep your things, prepare your things. Buy your clothes, buy your gym belt. Identify as an athlete at that point. Right? You want to, don't give in that lie that I don't want to be big. Don't give in that lie that I just want to, that is a lie coming from the pit of hell. You just do not understand what you want yet until you get in. And then when you get in, everything will begin to broaden itself and to see that all this while I was just scared that I can't do this thing. But now that I'm doing it, I want more. I want more. Do you get it? So keep yourself that lie. Identify as an athlete. Identify as a weightlifter. Identify as a bodybuilder. Identify as, identify as part of the industry. Right? And go ahead. Get some sports wears. Get some gym wears if you can afford them. And don't wear your normal clothes for your evening hangout. Okay, what time are you going to get to go to the gym if you know that next year you are going to go to the gym? I'm going to go to the gym. If I go to work and come back by 6, I should be at the gym. Okay, fine. That will start by January. But now it's not January yet. But that 6 still exists. That 6, it still exists. Right? Now, you have activities to do by that 6. Wear your gym wear. Wear your gym shoe. And go. Why are you coming with gym wear to, hang out? By this time, January, I will be gym. By this time, January, I'm going to be at the gym. So I'm just getting the feeling. Guy, gather the emotions, yearn for this thing. Allow yourself to crave this thing. So that when you begin January, you're going to begin with full burst of passion, full burst of emotion for this thing. Right? You have to feed your mind, you have to feed your mentality. Right? How? Now, Second point, second strategy. Is take it slow. Take it slow. Your pace is very important. Okay? So, in my book, Nobody Should Be Fast, there is a paragraph we want to read. I beg now, you can get phone from there. You don't finish, but so you see, it says nothing now. Confirm. Alright, now tomorrow is that.
Alright, that's it.
So I had to I arranged for the paragraph I was going to read, and it skipped me. It is in the phone that is recording right now. So you have to get stuff. So I was saying there is a paragraph in my book, Nobody Should Be Fast, that I'm going to read out. And I was expressing how this particular strategy I use, to revive at one certain time, to revive, to rehabilitate myself. Right? So now I'm going to do. I said, in my case, here is what I did. I first stopped with the beer, and when that was out of my system, then I quit other forms of alcohol. Meaning, I didn't quit alcohol, I just stopped. No, I stopped one form of alcohol first, and then I was hitting on, hard stuff, right? Then, when my system was used to quitting the beer, then I closed down on the whole alcohol drink. Right? Now, after that, soda followed. Right? When I was still taking the hot stuff, I was still taking my Coke, I was still taking Pepsi and all of that. But now, when alcohol was gone, right? Then soda was the next target. It left. Shawarma and burger followed. That was my thing back then. Like shawarma or burger has to go down. That one followed. Bread was the hard one. Like that was my signature. So I had to arrange for the battle. So it had to be in front. Bread followed. Then finally, table sugar followed. So when starting off, I was taking my oats, I was taking other things, but I was putting sugar, my coffee, I was putting sugar and all of that. But at this point, now, at that point, just like how James Clear said, you have to make it attractive. Right? You can't just stop eating all of these things at once, like, okay, now I'm eating oats, and I don't like oats, but then I'm not going to put sugar. Like, you are multiplying the stress I have to go through. And you might not be able to handle it. Right? So, at the end, I stopped sugar. Right? Now, my point is, if you want to start your fitness game, right, and you know that you have work to do, especially if you want to start a weight loss game, you want to lose your fat, right? It is going to be a very bad idea first to just get up, register for the gym, and submit yourself under the instruction of someone who might not even know what he's doing, right? Someone who might not have gone through the phases of the whole thing. Submit yourself under him, and bad idea. So first, start with the morning job. No, not job. Start with a morning wake up. This whole thing is discipline. It's discipline. I was telling my guys back here earlier that working out, coming to the gym is not about building the body. It's about building success in every part of your life, right? But what is interesting about coming to the gym is that you appreciate to see growth. The whole thing that addicts people by coming to the gym is the dopamine that our body, our brain releases when we experience results, right? That is why we are drawn, because there is a physical manifestation of what we are doing. So you are bench pressing. There is no way that you won't bench press that you won't see results. So when you bench press, there's going to be a physical manifestation. And when you see that result, your brain boosts of dopamine, and then you are hooked because of the physical manifestation. But the dopamine that your brain will release when you see a manifestation, even though not physical, in other parts of your life, right? You are going to understand that dopamine boost is way larger than here. But why is this place so important? Because this is where it is most easy for you to build, to learn the principles that will help you to get to wherever you want to go to, wherever you want to get to. Right? So, you tell yourself that you're going to wake up by 5 in the morning. I'll just wake up by 5 in the morning and just walk around the house. Like don't even attempt going out. Just for 1 week, just wake up by 5 a.m. and do nothing. Just maybe you can decide to clean your room or do whatever, but make sure you are awake by 5 a.m. and all your body gets used to that. After 1 week, come out by 5, take a walk. Don't jog. Don't attempt to jog. Just take a walk, 30-minute walk. Take a stroll, right? 30 minutes. Allow your body to absorb the whole process, right? Let your body feed on the calmness of the atmosphere. Now, when your body takes in so much calmness, your body will require violence, right? So, taking the calmness for 1 week, then the next week, just start giving some steps, right? Just start jogging, maybe you run, walk, jog, right? And do that for 1 month. While you are doing that, just feed yourself, feed your mentality. Every day, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to do what, I am telling you what I have done. Every day, I browse benefits of jogging. It is not that I do not know the benefits of jogging. In fact, right now I'm talking to you, I did not even know why I was doing what I was doing. Just like Steve Jobs said, you connect the dots looking back. Right? I did not know, but now thinking back, like I knew these things already. Like I have checked it so many times, but every day I still benefits of jogging, like benefits of lifting weights, the benefits of I want to know the upsides. Like I want to know what am I going to gain if I do this, and is it worth it? Right? Now, while you are taking it slow in your first month, be feeding yourself this thing. One thing that technology has blessed us with, that it has been weaponized among everybody right now. Like everybody, as long as you are in civilization, this tool has been weaponized. And if you don't use it intentionally, it is going to destroy you. Literally, you will die. And that is algorithm, right? Social media algorithm. Whatever you want to fill your mind with, pick up your phone and just go to Instagram or YouTube and just make like 5 searches. Like 5 searches might be even too much, right? Just chest workout, just search, then come back again, search bodybuilding, then go come back. Instantly, you're going to see your feed, your explore page, your stories will start flooding fitness information and fitness related information, right? So you're going to start seeing clips of them boys in the gym. You're going to start seeing Instagram posts on, this is fish muscles. You're going to start seeing motivational clips because there is no way that you're going to be in the gym, like truly wanting to get it, and you will abandon motivating your mind. You are going to see all of these things. You are going to see dietary. Like it takes nothing to set this thing. It takes nothing. So join this, feed your mind, and you take it slow, and you're going to see the magic. So eventually, if you start going to the gym, by then, because of what you have taught yourself, what you have fed your mind with, by then you already have a perspective. You already know what they call bench press. You already know what they call cardio. You already know what they call squats. You already know the form, even though you haven't done it practically, like with weights. Because at this point, I can assure you that maybe you have tried just doing some free squats at home. I can assure you that. Now, you have known all of these things. When you get to the gym, like, nobody can tell you the wrong thing, bro. Nobody can tell you the wrong thing. If people are doing this thing, you might not be so certain that they are doing the wrong thing because, they have been here before me, but something is off. There is something off, but you do not know what is off. But there is something you have seen, you have learned that has entered your subconscious, that you know that this thing is not, bro, there's something wrong. And you go back and check it, and you see there that there was something wrong. So by then you must have built conscientiousness about the whole fitness thing. So you're going to go knowing what you are going to do. Now when you go in knowing what you are going to do not attempt to be like those people you see on Instagram. Now Instagram was your friend. You held it closely, like YouTube was your friend, you held it closely, right? But now you are going to like push it aside. Now theory aside, let's use what we've learned and put it into practice. Right? Now, many people get it wrong here. They get tempted to just start lifting heavy. Right? They come and they forget sometimes to drop their ego at home. Because when you bring your ego to the gym, it doesn't collect you the irons, the bars, they will reject you if you come in with your ego. So drop your ego at home and know that if you come to the gym, first, as a beginner, you have to introduce first the spirit of the gym, collect the atmosphere, right? Unless you have worked out somewhere. But I am talking about people who are trying to get to build this habit and to stay in the habit, to stay in, not just to get in. Now, begin some few weights. Collect the spirit of the iron. Introduce yourself to the irons. Right? As this guy came and I gave him military press to do with the empty bar, the 20 kg empty bar. No, it wasn't 20 kg empty bar. It was 10 kg empty bar. I gave him to do military press. 10 kg empty bar was giving him nightmare, right? Like this guy is big. Like he has body, like not strong, first time, but he's physically big. And when he dropped it, he said, "Now 10 kg they do me like this. Is it 10 kg that is doing this to me?" And then I tapped the bar and said, "Do not disrespect the bar." Right? So you have to introduce yourself to the bar. Don't just come and be carrying me anyhow, bro. Like, who are you? So introduce yourself, the pressure to the muscles, and you grow. You grow. So we have people here who, when they came, like they were struggling to bench press 10 with 20 kg bar. Like it's going to be like you as a coach, like you are their worst enemy, their worst nightmare. 10, 20 kg bar. Right? But these guys now, like they are lifting 70 kg. They are doing like full program with moderately heavy weights, and they are doing it comfortably, right? But if they had started from the beginning with 70 kg bar, then with 70 kg weight, with 90 kg, they know they will go. This thing is after my life, right? This is something that you want to do, but your body is not allowing you to do it. So you have to understand that you have to follow this thing with sense, because it was in my last year's New Year's resolution. It was in the previous year's New Year's resolution. So if it is easy to get, then why am I stressed over it? Tell you that you need to use your sense. You need to follow it. Right? So take it slow. And when you take it to a certain time, there will come a time when abusing it will be excusable. Like, in fact, you have to abuse it. Right? At some point, you will not grow until you push the limits. Right? Like, bro, Ola, when you been doing 20 pull-ups for here, you don't do it before. Why you do it? Waiting be your highest before? 7.5. And like comfortably 7.5 pull-ups. But guy pushed himself like 20 pull-ups. It might sound insane, but that is what is required for growth. You have to break. And let me say, you don't do 20 again since that time. You know? Yeah, I've not done 20. Not be say you don't fit do one. But is it advisable to be doing 20? I'm not saying be doing 20 all the time. But push, like like make you know say this thing like they fit do am me. You understand? So when you start, you haven't earned that right to do it. But when you get to a certain level, you go to a certain level, you know that you are now a master. And the only thing that will make you get to that level is if you see result. And let me tell you something, that energy you bring, you get, is the same energy, is the same. Matabeg said, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you get this energy from here, if you take it to your career, if you take it to your business, if you take it to anywhere, you see that you're going to be among the top 1% in that environment. You're going to see it. Right? So take it slow, take it slow. Take it slow. And have a plan. Have a plan. No matter how you feed yourself with these motivations, right? No matter how you feel that you can break through the wall and become the David Goggins of your family, right? You still need to have a plan, right? You know your schedule normally. Listen, I'm not telling you to replace this thing with your schedule. I'm telling you to use this thing as a tool to learn, to progress your life. Right? And if this is promised, that it will fix your body, it will fix your spirit, it will fix your mind, it will fix your confidence, it will fix every aspect of your life. If it is promised, then why not? Then why not? Right? So I'm telling you to squeeze out time from the so many 10 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 5 minutes of wasted time. Just accumulate this wasted time and bring it to the gym to help yourself and your generation. Right? So have a plan. I know that I'm supposed to be at work by 8 a.m. And normally, if I should take things how they ought to be, it should take me 30 minutes to get to the office from my house. Right? And if I don't press my phone, if I don't just listen to the episode that is about to finish on the TV, if I don't delay, it will take me 30 minutes to shower, to dress, to leave my house, and get to work. Now, that means it will take me 1 hour to go to work, right? So by 7, if I wake up by 7, get shower, get dressed, hit work, I should be at work by 8. Now, I sleep till 7. Sleep till 7. How about I wake up by 6? If I wake up by 6, then I just, like he advised, just walk around the house. Maybe at that time I'll see that there's a cobweb there, I need to remove it. Or I'll see that, there's this clothes I haven't worn in a long time, let me check it out. Or you see that your couch is not placed in good direction. Just wake up at 6 and just walk around then. By next week, just take a stroll, walk to that supermarket and come back. Just if you make a plan like that, and if I get to the gym, on Mondays, this is what I'm going to do, so I'm going to concentrate and do what I'm supposed to do on Monday. I'll know that, if I go to the gym on Tuesday, every Tuesday, this is what I'm going to do, so I'll know that I'm not going to do anything. And this is the number of things that I'll do, so that by this time, I know that I am back home to shower, to dress up, go to the work, go go to the office. Have a plan, right? And there is no way that you're going to fix your mind. You're going to take it slow. You're going to draft a workable plan. There is no way. Like, I'm not even saying, I don't even advise fixing your plans in the evening. You can't totally control your time in the evening. A boss can hit your boss. Like, something might happen that evening is off and there's nothing you can do about it. But how about morning? Like, the world is quiet in the morning, the weather is calm, the spirit, the energy, everything is fresh. Right? You can control your time by just taking 1 or 2 hours off your sleep. That is all. Right? So, there is no way that you back this up by plan and you won't see results. Right? Now, these 3 are my major, right? But there are 3 more that are important as well. In fact, they are important. The next one is make sacrifices. Like, you have to make sacrifices. When you start this thing, you are going to understand that the benefits I derive from this place is helping me and is 10xing my results and my performance in every other aspect of life. Much more than the time I spend with my friends playing video games. Like, much more than the time I spend with those guys, like, drinking. Much more than the time I just stay, just doing nothing. The time I spend here benefits me more. Right? So, if you begin to understand that, you're going to see that, man, I've been wasting my time with those boys. I've been wasting my time in the evening. Every time I come back to work, I'll stay and watch TV until I sleep. Or I'll watch all the reels that were produced for me to feed on so that they can get paid. I have consumed, because I'm a consumer, I have consumed all of these things. But this time, I can gather them now and try to put myself to use. Right? And how? Then, guys, I can't come tonight. I can't come tonight. I can't watch this show with you tonight. I can't do this tonight. Right? You have to change your environment. Literally. James Clear said, how to avoid bad habits is to eliminate the cues. So, you tell yourself you are in the rehab center, right? They send you to the best rehab center in the world. They clear your system. When you come back to that same food, that same environment, you are going to fall, and you are going to fall hard, right? So, remove the cues. Right? I haven't had television in my house for 3 years now. 3 years, no TV in the house. Right? I spent not one whole year, but almost 1 year without phone, without smartphone, because I want to remove social media distraction. Like, I want to eliminate lights, what do we call it? Light time or screen time. Right? I just make sacrifices. Just make sacrifices. 2 hours a day. Right? You have to make sacrifices. Now, the next one is keep off the weight scale. Like keep off the weight scale. I'm going to explain it literally, and I'm going to explain it how you understand it. Now, I have clients who come and after a couple of weeks, a month, couple of months, they'll climb up the weight scale and they'll see probably that they've just lost 1 kg. Right? Or they will see that they've actually increased in weight. I came here to reduce weight, but now I've increased in weight. You know, it'll be like, okay, hold on, wait. At the Greek God Gym, we take measurements of everybody. So when you come, we measure you. Right? So you're going to be, they say numbers don't lie. You're going to be seeing your progress numerically. So we'll carry measurements, measure you at that point, and compare with how you came. And then you'd see actually that in this area, you've lost like 17 centimeters. In this area, you've lost 6 centimeters. Right? In this area, you've lost this. But you fix your mind to judgment, because as far as I'm concerned, the weight scale is just a judgment. You are fat, you are slim. Sometimes it is not your fat that is putting weight on the weight scale. It is a weight scale, not a fat scale. Right? So your bones can be heavy, you can have a strong, dense bone, and you have no fat, but you'll be heavy. And I can be fat, yeah, and weigh lesser than you. So the weight scale is just pick on this thing and just do it, like collect it like a lifestyle. There is no way that you're going to collect this thing like a lifestyle. And do what you're going to do. Do what you have to do. That you will not see results. Do not depend on how people see you for you to know that there is something working. Like, do not depend on you videos or more, see biceps. Like, do not depend on all of those. Right? Do the right thing. When the results start speaking, when you start seeing the results, you will not need anybody to tell you that results are showing. So keep up with you. Keep up with you. And lastly, buy our WhatsApp coaching. Buy our WhatsApp coaching. $15 in a month. And you're going to have access to muscle building techniques, right? Like training tailored to your time, tailored to your routine, tailored to the availability of whatever you have. Right? We're going to draw up a routine for you. We're going to teach you how to do these things. Right? And we're going to put an eye on you. Right? It's going to be like we are there or we are not there, basically. So we're going to put the link on down. And you're going to be among the first to sign up for this. Right? Like, come on, man, come on. Don't you want to see us grow? Like, don't you want to grow? Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. Right? So if you find value for this video, don't just Alex Obuzi there was saying how to prove that you've learned something is not by listening to that thing and memorizing it. It's by actually applying what you have listened to. That is true meaning of learning, not to just get the information and store it back. Right? That's just an accumulation of more information that will make no use to you. Right? Well, what he learned. And I'm telling you that this thing has worked for me many times. And this thing has worked for a lot of people, whether they know that they are applying this strategy or not. It has worked. And it is not scientifically proven, but you can take it anywhere. It is going to work for you. If you want to start your 2025 in fitness and end it in fitness. Right? If you are serious about your New Year's resolution, it will work for you. Right? So hit on the subscribe button and share this video to that guy or that lady or that woman, that man that has been saying next year. Share this video. It's better than bread, it's better than Christmas food. Right, so hope to see you next time. Thank you.
And nobody wants that, and nobody wants out. Nobody wants that, and nobody wants out. What's be like? You want to stay alive,